Hey everybody, this is Melina from ScrapbookingWithMe.com and me, Crafty Scrapper, here on YouTube and Instagram. Also, I have a new business page over on Facebook. So, I mean, you can find me at Scrapbooking with Me on Facebook in that Facebook group, but I also have a business page set up now on Facebook that I will be sharing pictures and posts that I make on Instagram and here on YouTube, and also I'll share all of my links there too. I already share them in our Facebook group, Scrapbooking with Me Boutique, but I will also share them on my business page. So if you want to go over there, I will leave the link to my business page in the description box below, and if you want to become a follower of that also, I would greatly appreciate it. Keep up with all kinds of stuff. If you're not on YouTube and you just happen to be in Facebook, and if you're following me over there, then you'll know when I've put up a new video and stuff like that. So anyway, just thought I would make that little plug. We have our art journal out. Remember, this is a standard traveler's notebook that I art journal in, and it has craft pages in it, craft cardstock pages in it, and I get my traveler's notebooks from Paper Penguin Co. on Etsy, and I will leave her link below. I never can remember her name, I'm so sorry. I want to say it's Dominique. I'm not sure though. Anyway, I always get my traveler's notebooks from her. I love her, how she puts together the traveler's notebooks. She has all kinds of different paper and pages and covers and all kinds of stuff. So you'll love it. I'll leave that link below. I have just cut 4x8 paper, and I'm just rounding the corners of one side. And today is another Scripture Saturday. It is later in the day on Saturday that I'm getting this posted, and I apologize for that, but you'll have Sunday in between church services to watch this also. And of course, my videos stay up all the time, forever, on my YouTube channel, so you can always go back and watch them anytime you would like. So there's my 4x8 just white cardstock that I'm covering this with. And y'all know from past scripture videos that I do, I like making the mat on my craft cardstock. Now this one is a little darker, but I still made a mat. This one was from a masterboard that I made. Still a little darker, but still matte. This one is the only one that I think maybe that I didn't do a white matte first, or some kind of pattern paper matte first, and I did some gesso on this one. I really like that one though. This one has not got that on it. I love that one. That was one of my favorite ones. I did a lot of what is that? That's the stencil. Yeah, that's a stencil. Little messy stencil on the edging of that one. Ooh, I like that one. This one doesn't have a mat either. And then that's the introduction page. So there's a few in here that don't have mats. And then I get a little darker with my matting. And then I get white mat going. My writing just shows up a little better with the white mat. So alright, so that's going to fit in there nicely. I can put this off to the side, and I'll put those in later, glue that in later. I've got some book page. I've got my messy mat because I know I'm going to do a little bit of stamping, so I'm going to go ahead and put my messy mat down. We have these non-stick mats in the shop, and they clean up really easily. As you can tell, I wait a little ways in between projects before I clean mine up. I'm not a stickler on getting it clean the minute I use it, so mine has a few little spots on it. But I've got some book page out. I've got this Papillon stamp set from Tim Holtz. We have these in the shop. If you have not picked this up, I love this stamp set. We have this in the shop, and I'm thinking I want to use this little trio of butterflies right here on this one. I want to use some of the papers that came in my May Your Creative Studio box that they kindly sent me to review. And I've already done that. I have a video up about that. If you have not seen that, I will try to remember to link that in the description box below also. New in the shop, we have the brand new Uncharted Mariner ink color from Tim Holtz. I had something on my mind, something other than that on my mind just now. That's why I had to hesitate there for a second. Uncharted Mariner. It is a beautiful deep blue teal color. I love this color. I got quite a bit of it, but y'all are already buying it in the shop, so I'll have to do a reorder really quickly on that. You've already bought me out of these. I got the Tonic Studios, the really thin magnets. I got some of those in. They're all gone already, so I've got a reorder in for those. So be watching for those. These and the basic gray are, you know, pretty much the same. These look to me to be a tad bit thinner than the basic gray, but they may be exact same thickness. But they are like super duper thin. I love them, and we can use those on lots of holiday projects coming up. So there will be more of these in. Basic gray magnets were on back order forever, but I do believe we've got more coming in now. They released some of those. We still have quite a few of these 49 in Market, the Spectrum Sherbert collection. This is Tidal Wave, and it's the laser cut elements. Look at those, how pretty. I'm super shocked that we've got as many left in the shop as we do, because they're gorgeous. And I'm going to use one of these on my layout today, but you do not have to fussy cut. They're already laser, like kiss cut for you. So you just have to unfold it and then pop them out. They're so pretty. And these went along with the Tidal Wave, the other Tidal Wave stuff that we had, and all of the paper pads on Tidal Wave are already sold out. And then we've got some acetate elements that are individual pieces that are on back order and been on back order forever with our supplier. But we have more of those ordered too. Those went really fast because I guess because they're acetate, kind of transparent, and they're individually cut. But I love these elements. They are, you know, something you do not have to fussy cut. And I know there's quite a few of our customers that don't like to fussy cut. So these are really easy, pop out really easily. And I think I'm going with, you know, a blue theme. So I think one of these will go very well with that. And then this is the back of that backer board sheet. And you can fussy cut those out. I thought those were very cute. Maybe a little ticket might find its way onto my piece today. We have these stamps in the shop, and I ordered all that they had of, I think it's this one, the music sheet. I ordered all that they had, all that our supplier had anyway. So once these are gone, they're gone. No more of those. I think I can order more of the fairy dictionary page. So this is dictionary paper, look, and it's all about fairies. So I thought that was very cute. It's made by a company called Fairy Hugs. It is their clear stamp, and they're quite big. So, I mean, see, my hand, about the size of my hand, both of them are. So we have these new in the shop, and like I said, that one I ordered as many as there were, and there's not going to be any more. So I don't know if they're discontinuing them or what. But the music one goes along with this new 8x8 paper pad that we have from Studio Light. The music one is also Studio Light. Goes along with this one because it has music paper in it. But it's got a lot of patina look, and then this is like a wallpaper look. So very pretty. Look at those moths. Very, very pretty stuff in here. There's that music paper that goes along with the stamp. Some patina stuff, some ledger stuff, more wallpaper look. Look at that. Very, very pretty collection. I ordered quite a few of these. They are selling really well. And I have another order, a second order already sitting in our cart ready to order. And then we also got, I knew the sunflower paper was going to go really, really quickly, so I didn't even bring one of those home. I wanted y'all to have all of them, and I think we're already sold out of our first shipment of those. It's a very beautiful sunflower collection, and I'll try to get a still shot up in this general vicinity right here of that. Crafters Consortium, I think, or Crafters Companion. One of those two CC brands is the one that come out with that, and I thought that paper was so pretty, and y'all have already bought us out of that, but I've got another order of that coming. Now I want to do kind of like a wave of pattern going across this way, and then journal here and journal here. So cover up quite a bit, but have it kind of go together. And so I want to get some type of piece to start out with and do some papers and stuff down through here. We're going to be coming from Romans 8. I know one of my most recent Scripture Saturdays was from Romans, but I found just reading come across this beautiful verse in Romans 8. And it's verse, let's see, 18. For I reckon, and I guess that's one of the reasons why it drew me to it. I love that word. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Is that not a beautiful verse? I cannot wait to write that verse and write about that verse. That is just a glorious verse to me. I love it. Let's see what we want to start with. I really like this piece here. It is coming a storm outside, and the thunder is rolling, so y'all will probably hear that. Now you're going to see me struggle with the laser cut, bringing them out. Y'all wouldn't do this, but my fat fingers don't like to work with stuff sometimes. And then I really like this butterfly right here, so I'm going to get that one out, and I think this little guy will go really well with our other stuff over here too, our butterfly that's going to come from that Papillon collection from Tim Holtz. And then maybe a patina look from here, and then some of that. Ooh, I like that paper. Let's do that. Ooh, that goes right along with that. And those are two separate companies, two separate things. So I really like that. And then I want to do a little bit of this too. So we're going to tear some of that to put along through there, and some of our book page. And then we're going to stamp this and cut it out and add that somewhere. And let's get some paper out of our Your Creative Studio box. I love this rice paper that came in that box. And then this is one of the pieces of stationery that's already got writing lines on it. And then these little labels are too cute. So I thought maybe we could add a few of these onto whatever we do. I like that one with the little butterfly on it, so let's keep that one out. We might not use all of these, but I just love them. So let's get out a few of those that might go along with what we're doing here. I like this one right here. Okay, so we got out some labels, we got out some paper. We're going to stamp that on some paper. Yep, let's do that and let it be drying, because the reason I say that is we are going to do a little bit of a watercolor stamp with that butterfly. So let's go ahead and do that. I also have some brown bag like wrapping paper over here that I will kind of tear up and put on this too. Let's go ahead and get this. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. Got my stamp block and got my little stamp from the Papillon stamp set, and then I'm going to open up my brand new Uncharted Mariner from Tim Holtz, and I'm also going to get my walnut stain, and both of these are the oxide. I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to ink up really well, especially the middle part of my stamp. Okay, and then I'm going to get my walnut stain. We're going to do like a little combination ink color on this one. I'm going to do my walnut stain toward the edges, and then just a little boop boop in the middle, and then I'm going to get my, it's just a bottle that used to have Awesome Cleaner in it. If you have a Dollar General anywhere around, Awesome Cleaner is just like it says, very awesome. But that was empty, and now I'm using it as my water bottle, and I'm just putting some water on it, on that stamped image. I'm going to get my messy rag and go along here. This is just cardstock. It's not watercolor paper, it's just cardstock, and we're going to see how this is going to look. But I am going to get most of my water off of my block first. Alright, we've got a pool of water. I'm going to do it like this and see if any drip happens. No drip. So I'm going to go down here, stamp my image, just hold it firmly, and then pull up. And so we've got a bunch of running around. So we're just going to keep stamping until we have a good image, because that held all of the water in that one. And as soon as some of that water comes off, then we won't have as muddy of an image. Look at that, how pretty! I love that. See, I even love this. But look at that. Now let's do this one more time. Those would be so good to just do a little bit more watercoloring around on them, and tear around the edges and then ink. That would be so pretty. But I think I want something with just a little less water in on them. So I'm going to do my same inking technique as before. And then it's already got some water on it. I'm just barely gonna do a little drop or two on my stamp, and then turn it over. Stamp on my just regular old cardstock. Oh yeah. If you do just a sprinkle of water, it turns out a little bit better. And there's an off stamp of it. Look at that. I love that. But see, like I said, I love this one too. But I love watercolor anyway, so I really like that one. So I think I will use that one. We'll wipe off our stamp a little more later. It's pretty good about not having to clean off immediately when you use the oxide. It works its way off pretty easily. So I'm going to go and cut this image out and leave myself a really, really good border, because I'm going to tear around the edges. And I'm going to keep all of these and I will use them in future projects. Love that. I love the messy watercolor theme going there. Alright, let's see what kind of nice little tear we can get going with our tear ruler. I don't care that it's not a perfectly straight tear. It's not what I'm going for. Anybody that's ever watched like one of my videos knows that I say that all the time. Not going for perfection at all. Alright, now this one's going to be tricky because I didn't have that much left to cut off at the top, but we'll see how it goes. And it would probably work a little bit better if I wasn't on this slick mat too. Just had it on my desktop, but that was fine. Worked out quite well. And then come in like here and pull that. Oh yeah, I like that. And then we're going to ink the edges with the same ink that we just used. So I need a brand new foam to ink with my Mariner, since it is brand new and I've not inked with that yet. So brand new foam. Any of these supplies that I'm using today can be found in our shop. So anything you're seeing here, except your Creative Studio, of course, that's a brand that we can't wholesale. Okay, little bit of the Uncharted Mariner around the edges, and then let's dirty up pretty good with our walnut stain around the edges of our torn places. And then of course that's a white cardstock, so you want to muddy it up a little bit if you're going for that vintage look. And one more, I think, right through here. And that is a pretty piece of ephemera, homemade ephemera for our art journal. Okay, so now we've got this here. We've got these two little laser cut elements that we want to use. And then we've got our other side here. Now that will go well like that, but I'm thinking what I want to do is make it a piece like this, where we separate it like that across the page. I'm really liking that, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and we're just going to cut it right there and ink that edge with both colors we go. And so now our little ephemera piece will be laid out. Yep, I love that. Okay. All right, we're going to tear some of this paper. That's going to be on top, so I'm going to take that off here. Let's do some torn paper across the middle here. And I like how that white core is showing up, so I'm good with that. And look at there, it's almost a perfect fit to do it just like that. I'm thinking I need a little more room to write though, so let's get a little more narrow here. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh, that's pretty, y'all. Okay, now I think what I'll do is go ahead and get everything butted up together, and then I can just come through and cut down the middle in just a bit. I like this and kind of take this corner off here. We could use that in something else. Let's see. I like that. Up the edge just a little bit. And just come all the way to the edge here. And then a little bit of some ad print. Maybe here somewhere. Oh yeah, I like that. Let's do some of this rice paper over the top of that too. Maybe back behind there, but over the top of that. Yep. Coming together, y'all. And let's do some of this rose from this paper over here. I didn't even tell y'all what the name of that paper was. It is New Awakening is the name of that paper. And let's do this little piece of rose too, about there, and go ahead and do a little strip maybe of rice paper, just a little narrow strip since we've got a bigger piece over there. In here somewhere. I'll figure that out. I like that though. Okay, and then our book page. Maybe in here somewhere like that. And our butterfly right there maybe. It's just all about how you want it. Just do it how you want to. You don't have to have your stuff look like anybody else's. Do it how you would like. There, and I like showing y'all how I'm going to have it all laid out, and then I'll I'll come back and glue everything and even get my inking and stuff done off camera, because y'all know how to ink. Y'all don't need me to show you how to ink. I kind of like the stem there, and maybe the butterfly there. Yeah, I like that. And then we can get these put on here maybe. Ooh, I like that. Or right down the center. What do we think? Okay, I like that placement. I like that. And then maybe a little label back behind one of them. Yep, that's pretty. And what would we look like if we did the other one this way? And then maybe the butterfly, other butterfly that's on the label, over here somewhere. And then we've still got plenty of room to journal here, there, and down here. Ooh, I like that, y'all. I like how that has turned out. Very pretty. I'm thinking though, maybe not this one. Yep, I like that better. Just the two. And then I will probably open up my Mariner spray and do a few little drops around on the white, and then I will ink my edges with walnut stain. And then we're going to write our verse, Romans 8 and 18, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. I just love that. So yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of splattering with the oxide spray that we have in the shop, brand new, around on the edges, just little drops here and there, not too much because I'm wanting to do my journaling. And I will distress ink around the edges. I will distress ink these pieces of paper. I've also had people ask, how in the world do you get everything put right back how it was whenever you're taking it up and inking it, and before you actually get it down, put down? I take a picture. So I'm right over my project. I'm taking a picture of it, and then I keep that picture held up so that I can see how everything was put down. So I'm going to ink around the edges of everything. I'm going to glue it down and come back, and I'll show you how it all came together. Alright, here's our finished layout, and the only thing really I changed about my decoration was I put some of that paper bag back behind that one part in the middle that I put there. I'll have to go back and add a little bit of glue once all of my little speckles get dry. And then I added a little extra interest with those Uncharted Mariner speckles that I did all across the top of it, and then I even kind of smeared a little here and there on some of them just to give it a little extra character. So I have Romans 8:18 stamped out with that Cocoa Daisy stamp set you saw me there do in the sped up part. And then even have a little bit of speckling going on that little ephemera piece that I made. And then I write this about Romans 8:18. I've already read the verse to you, so now I'll read to you what I wrote, my thoughts on it. Our tiny minds can't even begin to imagine what glory awaits us. And this scripture lets us know that no matter what trials we are going through in this life, we can't even compare to the glory we are going to experience one day. They can't even compare to the glory we are going to experience one day. I get chills just thinking on that. What a creator we serve. We will understand it all by and by. So that is my thoughts on Romans 8:18. And I thank the Lord for showing me that scripture as I was thumbing through or scrolling through my online Bible. And I really love this layout. I have a few little places here and there where I need to glue down a little bit better. But other than that, some of my favorite colors. I love teal. And another reason why I love the brand new color from Tim Holtz, Uncharted Mariner. So I hope y'all pick that up in the shop, and a few of the other new items that we have in the shop, and new stuff coming on, let's see, Monday, and then another shipment probably will be coming in on Friday of next week. So y'all stay tuned for new items, and we're almost ready to start having holiday stuff in the shop. Can y'all believe that? It's crazy. All these manufacturers are coming out with all this holiday stuff already, and I'm just not ready for that. But I know that a lot of y'all like to do some projects for like venues that you go to, craft shows and things like that, and you need the fall and Christmas stuff. So we'll get that in the shop in the next month. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great weekend if you're watching this on Scripture Saturday, and find somewhere to assemble and go to church tomorrow. Y'all have a great day. Love ya. Bye.